Do you ever feel like you're in a race against the clock and you're always losing? You see other people who seem to have it all figured out. They're hitting the gym, starting side hustles, and still have time for friends, while you're just struggling to get through your to-do list. What if I told you the secret isn't having more time, but seeing the time you already have completely differently? We're going to break down 5 simple but powerful ideas that can change your relationship with time forever. And you'll definitely want to stick around for the last couple, because they tackle the 2 biggest time killers we all face: procrastination and distraction. First, let's get real about our 24 hours. We all get the exact same amount. No one gets 25, no one gets 23. Think of it like this: every single morning, your life's bank account gets a deposit of 24 brand new hours. This is a priceless gift, but we often treat it like pocket change. We let little bits of it slip away without a second thought: 10 minutes here, 30 minutes there. We complain about not having enough time for the big things, like learning a new skill or getting in shape, but we ignore the small, scattered moments that could add up to a fortune. The first step is to stop seeing time as something to just get through, and start seeing it as the most valuable and fairest resource you own. So if we all get the same amount, where does it all go? This leads to the second crucial step: finding your time leaks. Imagine you work for 8 hours and sleep for 8 hours. That leaves a full 8 hours for what exactly? You might say, well, I have to commute, eat, and handle chores. Fair enough, but let's do the math. An hour for meals, an hour for your commute, maybe 2 hours for family stuff. You're still left with 4 whole hours of disposable time. 4 hours. But it doesn't feel like it, right? That's because it's leaking away. It's the 30-minute commute spent aimlessly scrolling, or the quick look at social media during lunch that turns into an hour. Your time is like water in a bucket with tiny, invisible holes. To find them, try this for just 1 week. Spend 5 minutes each evening writing down what you did every hour. You'll be shocked to see where the leaks are and how much time you actually have to work with. Once you found your hidden time, what do you do with it? This is where we break down your big dreams into tiny, doable steps. Having a goal like get fit or learn to code is great, but it's so huge it's paralyzing. It's like trying to build a giant Lego castle without the instructions. Instead, you break it down. Get fit becomes do a 15-minute workout and a 10-minute stretch. You then schedule that small task directly into your free time, like that 30-minute slot right before dinner. A huge goal is like a distant mountain, but breaking it down turns it into a series of small, walkable hills. You're not just hoping you'll do it someday. You're giving that dream a specific time and place to exist in your day. This way, you turn "I want to do this" into "I am doing this." Now this all sounds great, but what about those days when you just don't feel like it? The motivation just isn't there. This is where the most powerful trick comes in. Start with a tiny action. This is often called the 5-minute rule. If you want to build a reading habit, don't force yourself to read for an hour. Just tell yourself you'll read for 5 minutes. If you want to exercise, don't think about the full 30-minute workout. Just put on your shoes and walk for 5 minutes. Why does this work? Because starting small feels easy. It bypasses that feeling of being overwhelmed. And what usually happens is that once you start, you build a tiny bit of momentum. It's like getting a giant snowball rolling. The hardest part is that first push. Once it's moving, it's so much easier to keep it going. Remember, doing something tiny is infinitely better than doing nothing at all. Finally, let's talk about focus. In today's world, our attention is constantly under attack. You sit down to do important work and your phone buzzes. You check it, and suddenly 20 minutes have vanished. Here's a wild fact. A study from the University of California, Irvine, found that it takes an average of over 23 minutes to get fully back on track after being interrupted. That's a massive waste of time and mental energy. To build focus, you have to treat it like a muscle. First, create a distraction-free zone. Put your phone in another room or turn it on silent. If you're in a noisy place, put on headphones. Second, try working in focused bursts. Work for 25 minutes with 0 interruptions, then take a 5-minute break. This method helps train your brain to lock in and be incredibly efficient, knowing a break is just around the corner. Focus isn't a gift you're born with, it's a skill you build, one interruption-free session at a time. So mastering your 24 hours isn't about hustle culture or working yourself to exhaustion. It's about being intentional. It's about recognizing your time's true value, finding the leaks, breaking down your goals into small wins, starting with tiny actions, and training your focus. So here's a challenge. For just one day this week, try tracking your time. Just see what you discover. If this helped you, hit that like button and subscribe for more tips on building a better you. And let us know in the comments, what's the biggest time waster you struggle with? We'd love to hear from you.